Sims 3 is out today, and I've been playing it non-stop, but I am a self-proclaimed Maxis fanatic, so what about the rest of you who may or may not be into these games like The Sims? Or maybe you've played earlier Sims games and think, this is just more of the same. So rather than do a full review, I figured I'd keep it quick, since you probably have a short attention span anyways. Here are 5 reasons to go out and buy The Sims 3. Number 1. No micromanaging. I have heard that The Sims is pretty much nothing more than managing all the little aspects of The Sims life, like when you eat, sleep, take a dump. Yeah, sure, that's true, but not as much in The Sims 3. You still have those things to take care of, but your Sims will do those pretty much when they need to. And even better, there are 2 fewer things to take care of than in previous Sims games, and those that are left are easier to manage. Like you eat a piece of cake or a piece of pizza, and your Sim is full. Giving another Sim a hug or chatting for a minute will take care of their social needs. There's none of that spending hours filling these things up anymore, which leaves you free to focus on the more interesting things in your life. Number 2. RPG elements. Now, in a way, The Sims has always been a breed of role-playing, but now it's pretty close, actually, to just role-playing. Your Sims now have moodlets for doing things, like being happy after a first kiss or feeling lucky on certain days. These are actually a lot like buffs and affect everything you do and that happens, from job performance to your chances of catching a huge fish in the ocean. You can also pick traits like neurotic, genius, computer whiz, kleptomaniac, and so many more. These affect the moodlets your Sim may have, and as well as how easy it is to learn skills and be promoted at work. It ends up being like selecting a class in a role-playing game. Number 3. Careers and opportunities. Sure, The Sims have always had their jobs, but never before have they been truly interactive. Used to, you would just go to a job and they would disappear for a while. Now, when your Sim is at work or school, you are still playing the game with your Sim, choosing what they do, such as slacking off at work or hiding from the boss or sucking up to management, working harder. There are also opportunities that will arise that, if you complete them successfully, will help your Sim in some way, like helping them with their job or help them develop a certain skill. It makes the experience much more like a game, and makes things a bit more frantic too, as the action pretty much never stops, if you can call it action. There's always tons of things to do, even when your Sims are at work or school. And there's plenty of ways to build skills and get a promotion now too. You're not just building skills of like having, a certain number of friends and playing chess all day long. If you impress your boss, you get promoted. Number 4. Customization and building stuff. The architectural aspect of the game has always been one of my favorite things about the Sims games before, but now it's just extreme. Now you have pretty much complete control over colors and materials used in the game. Almost everything, clothes, carpet, cars. You want a pink zebra print sports car to go with your pink zebra print socks? I don't know why, but you could go for it. Building is also so much better, it's insane. For one, you can just drag a wall to expand its room instead of having to rebuild the whole thing, which is so simple but so sweet. And finally, you can rotate items freely and place them anywhere at all without a grid holding you down. Number 5. The open world and aging. One crappy aspect of the earlier games is the fact that your Sims got old and died before you got a maxed out career, or you had kissed every Sim in the town, or whatever your goal was. That, and you were essentially a prisoner of your own home, not being able to really walk any further than the road, and you couldn't visit town without waiting for a loading screen to finish. Now your Sims have complete freedom to walk or jog or take a car or bike anywhere. And you can even follow your Sims to work, the theater, the grocery store, whatever. Interact with all sorts of things all over town. There's also the collector aspect of the game, which I haven't gotten too much into yet, where you seek out items to collect and even sell if you want, like rare rocks, insects, fish, and seeds. You can also go into other Sims' houses, either legally or illegally, depending on what kind of Sim you are, and that opens up opportunities for plenty of different shenanigans. Also, everyone in the town ages along with you, if you want. You can turn off aging completely, or choose how long they live, up to like 960 Sim days, which is ridiculous. if you have more than one person playing the game on your computer, you can set up different neighborhoods for other people to play the game. That way they don't interfere with the ages of your Sims and your neighbors. And number 6, it's just addicting. I know this is an extra one, but I have to mention it. You will more than likely get sucked into the game and lose all track of time, at least for a few days at a time. And really, that's what I like about the game so much, is because it makes me forget about how stupid life is. And instead, I can get sucked into how stupid a Sims life is. It really makes me feel better, and I really never stick at it for much longer than a week at a time. I'll leave it for about a month, play something else that's even better, and then I'll come back to it and just waste some time. It's good for that, and that's kind of what games are for, I think. So if you feel like wasting some time, but in an enjoyable way, why not get The Sims 3? Even if you tried some of the other ones before and weren't impressed, I think you might be with this one, at least with some of these aspects. There's got to be something you could find that you would like. So go out, pick it up, have fun.